Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Diablo 2 with Runar the Barbarian, scholar and gentleman, and also big-ass sword-wielding dude who smacks people in the face, especially Rakanishu, and one-shots them. So that is, of course, just a normal Act 1 thing, but we can live the dream still. It will take a while, hopefully, until that goes away. But we have powerful Basanti with us. Is that you? So very, very importantly, we found our very first 2 runes from the Countess. Love on first sight. It is and was, and is going to be again. We found a tier rune and a Ral rune, the highest rune that can drop in normal. Also, I unveiled, and released the Kraken that is my Countess Run Simulator tool. So all of you who haven't checked it out yet, please do so. It's linked in the description down below. Installing it super simple. Just download the zip, unpack it, and run the exe, and it should run. Runs on potato PCs as well. So anyway, what we are going to do today is, first of all, theory craft a little bit. And for that, we are going to use another resource. Runar is going to use another resource. Well, he doesn't quite know about the details yet, but we are kind of guiding him towards that. So I did a lot of Countess runs back in the day, and I've made a poster that is giving us ballpark correct figures for viability of Rune Words. And let's have a look at that right now. When you open it up, it all looks like small print, but of course you gotta zoom in a lot. Let's focus on the normal data, because that is indeed normal difficulty we are in. And what you see there is, starting from the top, the most viable rune words that you can find. Marked blue are those that are requiring less than 10 runs, and the green ones are, less than 20 or something. 10 to 25. That's right. So basically what we are going to do is focus on those, but also maybe have a think about the ones that are just above, the orange ones, and see if maybe something there fits. Let's go through those. So stealth is the most viable one. On average number of runs, 3.9. If you actually make the proper run in the Countess Run Simulator, you will reach a different value than this. And this is because the numbers in here, in this poster, are generated from just 300 runs that I actually did back in the day. So all of these figures will be ballpark correct, because 300 runs is already, especially for normal, quite a lot. It's not quite enough for hell, but yes. So here we go. Stealth, definitely worth it. Is it something that we want? I would consider stealth to be an overpowered rune word for any caster, because it's just way too good. It's like faster run walk, faster cast rate, and faster hit recovery. We don't cast spells, so I wouldn't consider it overpowered because for that reason. Because we can't make use of that faster cast rate of 25%. So that seems to be a rune word that we probably want to make 2 of, or maybe 3, as we go along and find better base armor. We do need that defense after all. So I'm going to mark down this as 3 of stealth we want. So 3 times Talef. Leaf, not interested. Zephyr, you know what? This is an incredibly powerful bow to give to your Act 1 mercenary if she actually continues to level with you. Unless we are, of course, going for an Act 2 mercenary, which I think we'll do. So Zephyr, probably not. Ancient's Pledge, getting an early Ancient's Pledge, really nice. Let's mark that one down. Holy Thunder, not applicable. We are not using scepters. Nadir, 2 socket helmets, Neftir. Already got half of that one. Yeah, I think that is certainly something we do want for the mana per kill. Very handy. Plus the strength, of course, useful. Cloak of Shadows, yeah. Otherwise, it's kind of really meh. But it is... yeah, we could... No, you know what? I think just a free socket, if we can get it, a free socket helm with just runes that give resistances would be a little stronger. But now we are talking weapons, and that is certainly something that we need to look into. Level requirement just 13 and 15 is steel and malice. Increased attack speed on the steel, really good. Open wounds, really good. Some bonus damage, not much though. And +2 to mana after each kill. Very handy, especially if you're not going for the nadir, which also gives that, but instead go for just pure resistances. Malice I would consider kind of a boss killer, because it has the -2 monster defense per hit, prevent monster heal, and the only downside to it is the life drain. It is that early on with little life is actually a little meh, but other than that, it is a pretty good starter weapon if you're going dual wield or two-hander actually. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the steel though, because it has the 25% increased attack speed. And basically has a few of the bonuses that the Malice has, but none of the downsides. And the only downside Malice has is the life drain, so it's not a big downside. Speaking of boss killer weapons, strength comes into mind, and that requires 51.2 on average Countess runs, according to this table, which is roughly ballpark correct. So you have to be doing some cubing in order to get there. Or in later acts, I mean, this is level 25 minimum requirement. So, yeah, I think what we can do is for later in maybe Act 4-ish, before we kill Diablo, go for this weapon and get Crushing Blow. This is a proper boss killer weapon. A better weapon for normal use would be King's Grace, which is a 3-socket sword, just as the strength is a 2-socket weapon. So 3 sockets, I think towards when level 25, you will probably have access to those, no problem. So we can find something nice, maybe a bastard sword or something. This one is really nice because it has the 100% enhanced damage and some extra to demons, which also is kind of making it a bit of a boss killer. But it adds elemental damages and a lot of attack rating. And also has lifesteal, of course. So I think in general that is a better weapon. But for bosses or enemies with loads of health, I would prefer strength. There is one in the middle, though, that is also interesting if we somehow remain with an Act 1 mercenary. And that is Edge. I wouldn't consider this one to be completely overpowered. It has massive amounts of damage to demons, but not so much to anything else. Undead too, so that's quite a lot, actually. 35% increased attack speed. Thorn's Aura. Awesome. Okay. And that's not a small Thorn's Aura. That's level 15. So, pretty good. Lifesteal, prevent monster heal. Awesome. And some attributes, and reduces vendor prices. Well, that's not something. my mercenary is not going to shop for me. Although, if it's an Act 1 mercenary, I think that would be in character. So, yeah. Let's keep that one in mind as a maybe. And just a quick mention, I consider Spirit a completely game-breaking rune word, so we're not going to use this. We're not going to attempt to use it. This is just way off in La La Land in terms of balance. I don't know what they were smoking when they made this one. But yeah, ignoring those, I think we have a good set here. So, summarize. We want about 3 stealth armors, 1 for our mercenary and 2 for ourselves. We want to have 1 Ancient's Pledge, and we want to have Steel Rune Word. Probably 2, actually, because we want to change the base as we are leveling through and getting better base items. So that is about ish. Let me make that a 2, yeah. A 2 or even 3. And that is what we're going to run for. Alright, back to the game. Alright, there we're back. Let's start out with just clearing our inventory. Oh, look at that. Perfect staff to run with the sorceress. Yeah, sell all that. Can't use any of this. And that is just giving us plenty of money. And money is good. I don't know if it's a feeling with Runar up in his head or the other head that is lurking him back to the Countess, but we shall soon find out as we are going to run the tower a few times to gather runes. But while we are on our way here, smashing our way through the enemies with ease, let me... Oh, there could be some skills on there. Let me quickly run our Countess Run Simulator with all the runes that we need for right now. Not those that are like King's Grace and Strength or whatnot, but rather just the ones that we need for right now. All the Talevs and so on. And see what the outcome is. Okay, there we are. Let's put in what we want for now, which was 3 times Stealth, 1 times Ancient's Pledge, which would be 1 of this, 1 of this, and 1 of this. And we can't, of course, drop an Ort in normal from the Countess, so we need to cube some Rals. So that's fine. And then we wanted to make 2 steels, and that is tier L. So we make 1 there, and, well, 2 there, 2 there. And that should be it. 5,000 repetitions, maximum runs per frame. Doesn't matter. There will never be that many, so can also run 100. Anyway, let's run this and see what comes out as... Oh, in normal. For how many runs we actually need. Alright, there we go. So on average, we will need 23.5 runs. That is not that much. But now let's take a look at the mean. The mean, so 50%... will be 21 runs, but we want to be quite confident that we are reaching this. So 26 runs there, 70%. If we want to be Llama Luck safe, that would be 45 runs. If we want to be gambling a bit, like speedrunner-wise, 17 runs. That's still a decent chunk. And the best case scenario would be 8 runs. Holy shit. Okay, that would be impressive. Very worst case scenario, we will need 113 runs. Well, that's a little out of scope of this Let's Play, I would say. But yeah, plenty of cubings there too. So I think what we are going to aim for is basically 25 runs, and that should be good. We've already completed 1, so let's continue. And there we are back. Runar! Run for the Countess! And with this tower, those runs should actually be pretty quick to do. We probably should shout here. So, yes, and this is a perfect spot to smash them dead. Wow. He has so much damage. Ow, 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 stop it. We got to level up there, though. She never got off her curse, which was great. So, yeah. But yes, some more minions here. Clean up, and then level up. I think we continue putting something in Vitality, and then later down in the runs, we are going for some extra Strength and Dexterity, just to make sure that we are meeting all minimum requirements for any higher up equipment. Because we are more reliant on getting good equipment, good base equipment, than normal characters, because we can't have magic and rare items and uniques for that matter. So, yep, there we go. And there we go, another boss group down. Large charm. That's not very useful. Could we please drop a barb helmet, which is white and has sockets and great skills on it? Just a few requirements there. My love, I'm back. Show me your latest. Oh, wow. Okay, that is. You know what? That is actually a very good drop. Elrune on the second run, Rune is the second rarest rune that she can drop normal. Which sounds off, because that's like a very low end rune, but no, that is true. I believe it's true. Yeah, Eld is the rarest. Runa is feeling ill. You're quickly. Got rid of that one. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Anyway, we have some stuff to sell that is not great. Oh, okay. You can even get free sockets on a two-handed sword this early on. It's not a great base, but it's good to know. Oh wow, ghostlies! They are actually very transparent. That's quite something. Could you please stop hitting Basanti? That would be very kind of you, sir. Oh, Jawbone Cap! We found something. Let's have a quick look. Oh fuck. And another level up while safely fighting these champions. Cursed. You fuck off, mate. Please, let me talk to you. I need to talk to you. Please, no. Don't again. No, not again. Wow. What kind of luck is this? Holy shit. And run number 4, that is. Just the tar. And number 5, there we go, Tal If. Oh man, we are on a good course here. And here we go again. Is this number 6? I'm bad at counting. So, come on, hit already. What? No drop? Oh, that's quite rare. And another one. Dire we go. Oh, what? What is this? Double roll again. So now we are basically just in dire need of a lot of tar left at this point. Oh, Bloodhawk's Nest. Oh, no! I thought I could two-hit it. Unfortunately, not quite. Is this number 9? Maybe. Somewhere around there. Smasher and double F. Oh, beautiful. I think with these drops, it is pretty safe to say not only does Runa love the Countess loves him back. Yeah, what a duo this is. So at the moment, the only thing that is missing, with one run remaining for this episode, we have, well, one steel is missing. So we have Eld here, just once. And Ancient's Pledge, we do have, unless we, oh, well, yeah, we do. But then we don't have the stealths. So we have 2 stealths at the moment, or we have the Ancient's Pledge. And 1 stealth. And here we go, number 10, is it? Number 10? I don't know, I'm bad at counting, as you know. So, tier room, okay. Well, yeah, that's one component we needed. So within 10 runs, we got all the way there, apart from 2 missing Tal runes, 1 missing F rune, and 1 missing L rune. So, not too bad. But now we actually want to see some progress too, right? So, let's make our way to the outer cloister. Here we go, Tamor Highland. And that means that we are very soon at the Monastery. Runar has been spending a lot of time in one himself, studying those runes. And he almost got to his PhD, but then was lured by adventure and pretty demons, as you can see, like the Countess.
Thank you.
And ouch, this hurts. Yeah, gotta be a little careful, not standing in the middle of them. With an edge bow, this would be less of an issue.
Thank you.
Oh, that's several boss groups. All right, that explains it. Yeah, lots of healing potions were needed. The Monastery. The mighty gates.
This monastery reeks with evil and corruption.
Yep, corruption of proper science. They have dabbled too much in, like, the dirty magics of the lands. Nothing good can come from it. Alright, I think we've arrived at enough life for now. And we can now reinvest into some more strength to get to that splint mail. I think it was 51 strength. And some more dex for the high up swords. What swords are available in Act 2? Can't remember how many more are, but we shall see. We are going for the two-handed variants, of course. By the way, I've forgotten which is the correct one for this waypoint layout, so I'm just going to have to check all. Well, that's the problem of being a little short on memory. And opposite direction it is. Of course it is. Little boss group as a surprise opening the door, right? Moving right into the skeletons here. All opening fire at once. Yeah, that's very pleasant. Thank you. That's not very gentlemanlike of you. And another little demon bastard that needs to die. There you go. Sword in the face. Suits you well. Ah, there's the smith. There we go. Okay, let's set it up. No, don't go for my mercenary, you bastard. That is not very gentlemanlike of you. Going for the ladies first. There we go. That was an easy fight. Just dash the bastard in the belly. And here we go. Roderick Malice secured. Quest down. Cold Enchanted. Please remind me that we definitely, with this build, need a cannot be frozen. Somewhere. Somehow. Yep, some nice kiting action going on. And another one down. Ah, if we hit her. And there we go. That was a very long barracks there for, well, not really if you look at the map. It felt like it, with going to the smith all the way at the top. But yeah, jail. And there we have the waypoint. Let's move back to the rogue encampment and get some sales done and return the malice. Ah, yes. Here you go, fair lady. This is the malice returned to you. And I've just put one skill into stun on the way to concentrate. This is, of course, level 12 requirement. And then level 18 there. We're not quite there yet. 17 also, of course, is stealth time. But we might, until then, be past Andariel, actually. Or at least I hope so. And that means that we can use a splint mail, was the word I was looking for. Yes, splint mail, for our stealth armor. That will be quite potent. What level is Basanti at? 11. Okay, she's getting along. Could use a bit of an upgrade, though. Just looking around. Well, it's a decent bow. Alright, in the rain, I think it is time to stop this episode now. We have done 10 runs very successfully, so we had some crazy drops there from the Countess. And next time around, I believe we are going to do 10 more and also try to get to Andariel. Shouldn't take too long. Runa is reasonably powerful still, and that will probably still last until at least Andariel, and we can bash her face in as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.